Hi everyone, welcome to Karen's Corner. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. So it's spring this week, or spring starts this week. We set our clocks forward last week. So we're experiencing a little more light in our day. Yay, I love that. I love it especially when it stays lighter in the evening. So I thought today we would focus on planting seeds, which we do literally and figuratively in spring. What do we want to grow? What do we want to manifest, cultivate in our lives? So that'll be the focus of today's meditation. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have to first prepare the ground to receive the seeds, right? So we do that by preparing our earthen vessels, letting go of whatever it is we brought into our sacred space today. So when you're ready, work your way onto your back. If you have a strap, that'd be great to have one by. If not, certainly make do without one. I'll walk you through that. So work your way onto your back here. Take your time, settle in. Yeah, give your body a little bit of movement back and forth. Just noticing what feels a little sticky in your body. And then with a gentle bend in the knees, press your feet into the floor, and then you're going to lift your hips up just a little bit. Draw the tailbone down towards your heel. So you're going to feel a lengthening in the spine. The top of the belly will engage a bit. And then when you feel that length, go ahead and place your lower back onto the mat once again. Close the eyes here. Take a few breath cycles. And then once again, we'll press our feet into the mat, lift our hips up just a little bit. See if you can draw that tailbone a little further away from you. And then go ahead and sit that down once again. And if it's comfortable for you, you can extend the legs long at this point. Invite the feet to just fall away from each other. The kneecaps are soft. Give the shoulders a little snuggle, and then maybe turn the palms up in a receiving mudra. So we're going to receive whatever it is that's being offered today. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Both the front of the throat and the back of the neck are nice and long. Close the eyes here. Shift the gaze down toward your heart. And then just take a few moments to breathe. Yeah, nothing to do here, but begin to settle down. Whatever brought you to your meditation today, whether it's morning, midday, evening. So if it's in the morning and you're anticipating how your day is going to unfold, see if you can just let go of that for the next 30 minutes. And if it's midday or evening for you, whatever has happened to you so far today, see if you can set that down as well. Relax the jaw here. Again, just begin to anchor ourselves into our space. And then from here, a gentle bend into the knees. Walk the feet wide. So as wide as your mat here. So they're wider than hip width. And then with the arms out into a T, or just out to the side, take an inhale here. And then on your exhale, gently release both knees over to the right. Yeah, we're going to pause here for a few breaths. You're going to start to draw that hip away from the sides of the waist. Again, the shoulders are relaxed here, just working on the hips a little bit. Nice, and then use an in-breath to bring you back to center. Let's pause in the middle for a full breath cycle. And then your next exhale, the knees will go in the opposite direction. Yeah, so take your time here. Yeah, just notice how it may or may not feel different on this side. And then once you settle in, feel that right hip draw away from the sides of the waist. And just take a few moments here to breathe and be. Good, another inhale gently brings you back to center. Heel toe the feet back to about hip width distance apart. Hug both knees in. Round the spine as you give yourself a gentle hug. Palms can come over the shins or underneath the knees, whatever is comfortable for you. So resist the urge to lift the shoulders here. We're drawing the shoulders still back. Back of the neck is nice and long, so if you've lost that, if you find that your chin is pointing up toward the sky like mine was, just a subtle tuck of the chin here to lengthen the back of the neck. Good, and then exhale that left foot down. Walk it a little bit closer to your hips. And with that knee pointed up toward the sky, you're going to extend the right leg up. So keep a gentle bend in the knee here. I've kept my socks on. You can keep any sort of layers on here. It's just going to be a nice, gentle practice. And then just begin to circle that ankle in one direction. Yeah, taking your time, then reverse the direction of the circle. Point and flex the toes, maybe wiggle them a little bit. And then interlace your fingertips behind your right thigh. Draw the knee towards you. So again, we're not picking up the head and shoulders here. They're all relaxed. And then at the same time, you're going to have that action of starting to straighten your knee. So it doesn't matter if it gets there or not. We're just stretching out the hamstrings here, the back of the leg, the lower back. So close the eyes once again. Take a few moments to breathe. Lots of times by holding these postures, the muscles will start to soften. Space will begin to open up. Again, same action here. You're drawing that knee a little closer to you, and at the same time, the action of pressing the heel up. So don't work too much on straightening the leg. We're going to do this side again. Good. And then from here, bring that right foot down by the left foot. And with that left knee still pointed up toward the sky, drop the right knee to the side. So you're doing like a half Baddha Konasana here. Soften into the hip. Palms can come to the belly or to the side, whichever you prefer. So by a way of moving the body a little bit before we meditate, we're clearing all the little pebbles out of the soil, all the weeds, the stones, maybe even some pine cones that the squirrels have managed to bury. If you live in my neighborhood, you got lots of squirrels burying things and they forget where they bury them. Take another breath in here, and if you'd like, you can stay here or extend that left leg long. So coming into like a tree pose. But it's not an active tree pose, so if you want to let that left foot fall out just a little bit, because we're still trying to relax the hips and the lower back. Pause here for a few breath cycles, just breathing. And then from here, with the help of your palm, right knee comes back to center, bend into the left knee, draw both knees in, a gentle hug around the lower back. Once again, plant that left foot down, extend the right leg up toward the sky, and then from here, if you have that strap, take the strap and wrap it around the sole of your right foot. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. Grab your pant leg here, your shin, anything that works for you. Press through the heel this time. So this time we're going to really work on straightening that right leg just to a place that's comfortable, not locking the knee. Curl the toes back towards you, so nice active right leg. And then maybe even pick up the head and shoulders this time, drawing the knee a little closer to you. Good, relax head and shoulders, hug that right knee in, maybe do a half baby pose on this side. Left knee still pointed up toward the sky. Both feet come to the mat. And then we'll go to the other side. So this time the right heel goes a little closer to you. Right knee's pointed up. Extend that left leg up toward the sky. Some ankle circles here. Generous bend in the knee here. Reverse the direction of the circle. Wiggle the toes, point and flex the toes. And then interlace your fingertips this time behind your left thigh. And still with the knee bent, resist the urge to lock that knee, because you know we're going to be doing this again on this side. Begin to draw the knee a little closer to you. Head and shoulders are relaxed. Back of the neck is long. Keep losing that neck today. It's all a practice, right? So you're pressing that left heel, up toward the sky. Couple of breaths in and out. Nice. And then begin to plant that left foot next to the right. And then release the knee out. Relax that left hip. Once again, palms can come to the belly or out to the side. Eyes can remain closed. Breathe the pose into your body here. And you can always stay here or extend that right leg long. If you want to take a full stretch, the arms can even come up overhead, making a little halo with your arms. That right foot falls out to the right here. Yeah, just let go of the energy in that right leg. Breathe in and out. And then slowly begin to draw that left knee back to center. Both knees are bent. Right heel a little closer to you. This time strap your palms, whichever is available to you. Begin to straighten that left leg once again. This time we're going to try and get it as straight as is comfortable without locking the knee. So palms can still come behind you. The shin, pants leg, strap. Lots of options here. Press through the heel, so it's a nice active left leg this time. Toes curl back towards you. And then if you'd like, you can lift head and shoulders, spider walk those fingertips up the back of your leg. And then exhale, release head and shoulders back down, draw both knees in, give yourself that gentle squeeze. Good. Plant both feet on the mat, walk them wide. Generous breath in here, and then an exhale will once again release those knees over to the right. Couple of more options here. You can take that right foot and place it on your top leg, or maybe even sweep the left fingertips up overhead, so you even feel that left hip draw further away from your shoulder. And always the option to stay right where you are. Good, another breath in and out, and then release that left arm down to the side, uncross the legs, come back to center. Give the knees a little swish from side to side. And then eventually you'll surrender to the left this time. And resist being in a rush too. Stay here for a couple of breaths before you decide to add on, because maybe you don't want to add on. Yeah, more doesn't necessarily mean better. Full, generous breaths in and out. Draw that right arm back all the way closer to your body. Uncross your knees. Bring them back to center. Little movements back and forth. And then from here, we'll find our way to our meditation seat. So that may mean you already want us to stay in the reclined position. That may mean seated up against a wall, cushion, blanket underneath you. So I'll give you a moment to work your way there. Please feel free to collect up any sort of layers, socks, cover up to keep you nice and warm during your meditation. So add any sort of props that you like to support you. And then begin to settle in, wherever that is. If you're seated or reclined, or even legs up on the wall. I know a lot of my students say, oh, I love to do legs up on the wall. Legs up on the wall works, yeah. So whatever posture you have chosen, go ahead and close your eyes here. Give your body a little movement back and forth so you feel some balance in the weight of your body. Usually when you start to pay attention to that, you'll notice that one side may feel a little different from the other, and that's okay. It's why we're becoming aware here. Take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose, and then when you're ready, once again, close the eyes. Jaws relaxed here. Lips are gently touching, but the teeth are separated and the tongue is just hanging out. Body is soft and easy. From here, turn your attention to your breath. Begin to listen to the sound of your inhale and exhale. Letting go of any other external energy here, just listening to the sound of your inhale and exhale. Let your breath gently lengthen and deepen without forcing or pushing, without pulling the air in or pushing it out. Just gently invite it to deepen and lengthen. So your breath is unique to you. So settle into that uniqueness. However you're breathing is the right way to breathe. So again, let go of the expectation of how you think it should feel. Just noticing your uniqueness. Breath becomes long and deep here. And then from here, turn your attention to the center of your chest, where your heart is. Your heart chakra, right in the middle of your body. This divine, sacred place, this place of infinite possibilities, endless compassion, joy. And like your breath, your heart is unique to you. So breathe in once again to this uniqueness. No limitations here. Remember, you're breathing in and out through your heart, this place of infinite possibilities. And because our breath is unique and our heart is unique, take a few moments here to reflect on what you want to bloom. And if you find this a little challenging for you, envision your all-time best friend or a family member telling you what they see blooming in you. There's no right or wrong here. Whatever comes to mind is okay. And if nothing comes to mind, that's okay too. So what do you want to plant? What seeds? Perhaps you want to plant seeds of insight, compassion, inspiration. Perhaps you've been working on a bhavana, a goal, an intention, and you want to breathe energy into that. It can be one thing, it can be multiple things. Just like some people plant many flowers or vegetables, others just plant one. So breathe into that uniqueness that is you. Again, there's no right or wrong here. Is there anything you want to renew? Anything you want to start fresh? Each seed is fueled with the energy of your breath. So delicately plant those seeds in your unique heart as you breathe into that. And just take a few more breaths in and out here. Breathing into each seed you have planted. From here, gently releasing your focus, bringing your awareness back to your physical body as you wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe give the head a gentle rock from side to side. Full stretch if that feels good to you. And then if you're reclined in any way, draw the knees close to your heart, roll over to the right side, and then use your arm strength to lift you up. Bring yourself to a comfortable seat. And then join the palms together in front of your heart. Take an in-breath here, and as you exhale, gently drop chin to chest, bowing into your hands, your heart, and your internal light. Honoring your beautiful garden, what seeds of wisdom can you plant to beautify your garden? It's been my honor to guide you through this spring meditation, and may your garden be fruitful and abundant. From my heart to yours I bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, everyone. See you next time on the mat.